How you doing, man?
I'm good. You don't even want to know the gadgets I'm juggling over here to try to get this to work.
I dig it, man. I'm just glad to have you on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I was psyched to get the request.
Yeah, brother. Really, really big fan of the Lost City album. Very big fan.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. So obviously, I'm in Alabama. You're in New Hampshire. Um, so a lot of people here might not know who you are, as well as New Hampshire. They definitely don't know who I am. Well, people here don't even know who I am. So it's a for sure fact that you know. But so what for the people here in Alabama? And we'll be going international starting this weekend. For those who will be seeing this video either now or later on, what is your backstory? Like, why? What was your inspiration in getting into music?
Yeah, my kind of origin story. Well, let's see. I played piano life. Starting in third grade or something like that, and like everybody, my parents made me take lessons, and it actually stuck for me. Um, then I was in bands kind of growing up and through high school and college. And I was in a band in college called the Woodshed, and we were serious enough that we gave it a go after college for a couple of years. Um, and then life kind of happens, and that band ended up breaking up. And I always figured I would have another music project or would fall in with a band or something like that. And just kind of kept living my life, working day jobs and stuff like that, and didn't never nothing ever really came together. And about 10 years went by, and I had my first kid, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, I really miss music. I need to keep doing this. And so it was a few years ago I decided it was time to really make something happen. And so that's kind of what I've been trying to do. I started playing solo and playing open mics around town where I live in New Hampshire. And through that, I now have a band together, and we're playing a lot, and we're having so much fun. So it's really cool, and it's fun to it's completely changed my life to come back to it. I didn't even realize how much I missed it, and it's the best.
I dig it, man. Now you mentioned the Woodshed. I did a little bit of research on I think it was the song story for Back in the Shed. You I can't remember his name. You were saying about a guy who used to play with in Woodshed named Jeff, and you're trying to write a similar style around what he used to write, if I remember right. Now tell me more about the Woodshed. Like I know you said you started in college.
Yeah, so we were a college band, kind of standard, a little bit too self-indulgent, a little bit jam bandy. We would play pretty long, uh, not always to the full enjoyment of the audience, and but we had a couple sort of different styles of songs. My style tends to be a little more composed, usually have lyrics, stuff like that. Jeff was just a phenomenal guitarist. He lives out in Oregon now, but he would write these just really cool, like gnarly, weird, funky tunes where there was always something just really strange about them. And they're usually instrumental and usually, have space to open up for some solo sections and things like that. And I always loved that. And I didn't ever really write songs like that. So I very deliberately tried to sit down and write my own, which is Back in the Shed, referring to the Woodshed. And I got Jeff's seal of approval on that one. So he liked it.
I dig it, man. Now I also read. I think you said you did how many takes when you're in the studio, and the last one you finally used the last take of that song.
Um, Let me think. We only put in a couple days in the studio. It was for Lost City. It was me and Pete Castleman who plays drums, and he was the drummer for the Woodshed.
Okay.
And we put in, I want to say, 2 studio days, and that tune took up probably like half of one of those days. We did it 6 or 7 times, and
Oh wow.
sometimes it goes it's not structured much at all. It has like a little structured piece at the beginning, and then it kind of opens up. And so some of the takes were just like a little flat. Some of them, nothing really happened. Some of them were kind of cool, but not really good to release or anything. And yeah, that last one went off the rails, but in a really good way. And I'm really glad we caught it because it came out really cool. It's one of my favorite tracks on there.
Definitely. I love that song, man. I think that one, I can't remember if there was another one I put on that Spotify playlist, but definitely Back in the Shed is on the playlist, and that's something I like. Actually, I got that on my workout music too. I've been trying to exercise a little bit more.
Oh, nice.
On my workout list. So just got that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man, it's got that good groove and motivates me to move. You know, it's very good groove. Let's see what else. Well, I don't know if maybe you mind. What is the New Hampshire music scene like? For those of us who have never been to New Hampshire.
I didn't catch that whole question. It broke up for a second.
Oh, sorry. What is the New Hampshire music scene like? Like, what's the happenings up there?
This is one of the most interesting things for me about coming back to music. The Woodshed, we were going in Burlington, Vermont, when we were doing that, and that's a college town, great music town. You know, I think it's become kind of a tour stop for bands from all over the country. If you come to the Northeast, a lot of folks stop in Burlington. New Hampshire's kind of the opposite. You know, we have some good theaters, and we do get some good acts passing through. Where I live in Concord, New Hampshire, it's sort of a notoriously sleepy town. It's the state capital, and it's sort of, you know, there's folks in town on the weekdays and not so much in the evenings and the weekends, but it's gotten a lot better, and it's been getting better at the same time as I've been trying to get my band going. So it's been really fun to kind of watch over the couple of years we've been doing it, that, you know, a few more people come out, a few more people are coming out and seeing like, oh, there's stuff happening at night here. And it's I don't deserve any credit for that. There's a lot of great bands around here covering tons of different styles, which is really cool to see. And it's great to see in towns that aren't known for music or anything. But we've got, you know, a guy who does sort of one-man band, experimental electronic. He's got all these drum machines and analog synthesizers stacked up, and he does some really cool stuff. And, you know, we have a lot of straight rock bands. We have some, you know, soul and funk bands and some really good horn bands. So there's kind of a scene coming together, and it's really fun to be a part of that. In Burlington, I always felt thoroughly outclassed by the volume of talent that you were up against up there, and it was you know, there's kind of a small pond factor that's kind of nice, and it's just the nicest people. That's like coming back to music and connecting with people in that way is so cool, whether it's other musicians or people who come out to see us play and stuff. It just makes my day, and it's a way that you don't connect with people necessarily in sort of 9-to-5s and in regular life. So it's so important.
I dig it, man. You're right. Definitely right. What would you I had a question in my mind that kind of just like flew out, but well, first let me ask you this: what would you say would be your top 3, I guess, piano players?
Top 3 piano players. Oh man, there's a lot. I went on a serious Ben Folds kick right around the same time I was getting back into music and writing a lot. And it's stuff I'd never checked out a lot before. It's like, you know, like my wife and I combined our iTunes libraries way back in the day, and there was, you know, this like big section at Ben Folds. And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure this is for me. I never really checked it out. And then I started getting in there. I was like, huh, you know, this guy's pretty good. He kind of knows what he's doing. And so I kind of went off the deep end on that, and really, he's an incredible player and a great songwriter. And that's something I was really trying to do for a while, was to go from my sort of home base of songwriting, as songs end up being 5 to 7 minutes long if I'm left to my own devices, and that's too long. And sort of recognizing the craft of writing a really good 3-minute song. I'm still not quite there. I can write a pretty good 4-minute song. 3 minutes is hard, man. But that kind of planted that seed of like, you know, I want that discipline. I want to be able to do that. So that's a big one. Otherwise, I really like the New Orleans guys. Dr. John, who passed recently, is one of my favorites. And, you know, I don't pretend to have moves like that, but I'm always trying. And So yeah, and Professor Longhair, that New Orleans style is so cool, and it's just super energetic, and just it's so impressive as somebody who plays and tries to keep up. It's kind of mind blowing. And then I would say John Medeski has been a big influence on me for a very long time. I fell in love with John Scofield's A Go Go album.
Oh yeah.
Instrumental, funky as anything, and sort of, that album's been in the back of my brain for a really long time. And then I got into Medeski, Martin, and Wood, kind of in college, not realizing it was the same guys. And I put it all together, and I was like, oh, there it is. So, I'm always watching what John Medeski does, and he does this thing where he's just like throwing his hands at the piano, and it just looks like this, and it sounds incredible. I can't do anything like that, and it's so cool. So, it's always important, I think, to keep your sights on the folks we'll never catch up to, but it's so inspiring.
Man, it's interesting to me, going back to what you were saying earlier about songwriting, it's interesting to me that you said you have a hard time writing 3-minute songs. I have a hard time writing anything over 3 minutes. Like, I'm trying to like a 5-minute song that doesn't sound like just a huge jam session, and I fail miserably every time. So.
Yeah, I think I've come to terms with the fact that I'm an anomaly on a lot of this stuff, and I'll write a song and I'll have a couple verses or a couple choruses. I'm like, this isn't enough. You need some kind of instrumental break and then a composed section that's like, boop, 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 and then like something weird in there. And Lost City is probably one of the most normal things I've ever put together, which I'm not sure how normal it is, but by my standards it is at least. And I was trying, because most of those songs came out of that period where I was trying to be very disciplined and trying to be like, okay, maybe you don't need that extra composed section. And so I tend to, again, if left to my own devices and I'm just, sort of writing purely for myself, they tend to go a little long, and not because I'm not a big fan of like the open-ended jam session for the most part either. I think that those, you can get yourself into trouble with that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I like to write composed sections that kind of flow one into the other, or and you use a couple different color palettes rather than just writing a straight rock song that has kind of one feel all the way through. And that kind of stuff is kind of creeping back into the new stuff. We're working on a newer album that's going to probably be a few more of those 5 to 7 minute songs.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Do you have excuse me? Do you have an album title yet?
For the new one?
Huh?
Nothing yet. It's well, let's see. Yeah, no. I always had ideas for this a second Woodshed album that was going to be called Tyrannosaurus. I was going to have all this like hard rock stuff, and I ended up writing that song. It's on YouTube somewhere. It is a very strange song called Tyrannosaurus. I don't think that's going to make this album, but I've always wanted to put out an album called Tyrannosaurus. I still might do it. I don't think that's this one coming up, but I tend to put it to, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I tend to put the album together and then figure out track order and title like way at the end.
Maybe like a bonus track.
Yeah.
Or a single, like a standalone single EP type thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that may happen. I've got a ton of material, and it takes so much time and energy to an organization to pull it all together and get it recorded well enough and all that. So I'm kind of in that place right now where it's like, okay, it's time to kind of take a look at everything that's in front of you and pull it together properly and package it and put it out there, which is a skill set I'm still developing.
Now, this new album, is it going to be you and the drummer, or a different drummer? Is it going to be the full Rangers?
Yeah, so it's going to be the Rangers, which is the band I have in New Hampshire. Pete, the drummer, lives up in Vermont, and I've got some material set aside because I'd love to do another album with him. he just had a new baby a couple months ago, so we haven't been able to really work on anything, and so that's something we probably won't get going for another year or so, I would guess. But the Rangers are a quartet we have here in New Hampshire. The drummer named Dale Grant, Chip Spangler, who's a bassist. So we play as a trio sometimes, and then we have a great saxophone player named Rob O'Brien. And so we have, a chunk of, I think it's like 14 songs that we're starting to record, and I think we're just gonna kind of multi-track on our own, and then probably go in studio to do a couple passes with some things we can't necessarily do on our own, and get the mix and master done and all that. So I was shooting for the fall on that. Now I'm shooting for the spring. We'll see what actually ends up happening. Life is messy.
Yeah. Well, man, I saw like I said, I did a little bit of research, and I saw, I think you posted on your page not too long ago where a magazine called you as New Hampshire as clam chowder. And I enjoyed that title very much. That's it.
I know, I've never been compared to clam chowder before. That was a new one for me.
I love that title. Well, man, I know, let's see here. You post tons of live videos on YouTube, and I've watched several of them. I love it. I love your style. Obviously, your singing, your songwriting. For those who don't know you, how would you describe your style?
Yeah, this is the dreaded question for every musician.
Yeah.
I mean, my elevator pitch, because I've learned as I've been learning a lot about music marketing and how you do this stuff. So I've been using the tagline of like Phish meets Ben Folds, which is trying to grab the one. I'm like a lifelong Phish head. I go to a Phish show at least once a year, and it's that was one of my formative music experiences, was getting deep into Phish and being like, oh, you can do this as a band, and that kind of changed the course of my life a little bit. And so I always have some of that, but you always have to bring your own flavor to it, or reach to other places. And so the Ben Folds piece comes from what I was just talking about, of like trying to find that discipline of like, how do you write a really good song? And Phish is not necessarily known for doing that. And so it's trying to put those two pieces together. Like, it can be a little wacky. You can have these, weird composed sections, or sort of musician-y music that's a little bit technical, but also really trying to keep a hold of that piece that's like, concentrated songwriting, connecting with people emotionally, trying to say something with your music, regardless of what it ends up being, because I usually don't actually know what it is until the song is kind of done. So I think that tagline works well. It's really hard to distill it down, and stylistically, I always say we're a rock band. I guess we're probably not what most people envision when they think of a rock band. But I think of it as rock music, and we don't have any guitars or anything, so it is what it is.
Well, bro, for everybody watching, or that will be watching, where can they find you on all your social medias and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's AndrewNorthRocks.com. We try to keep that up to date. It's got like so much of the YouTube videos and the YouTube channel and all that. Facebook.com/AndrewNorthRocks, Instagram @AndrewNorthRocks. I have a Twitter. I don't really use it. It's that same @AndrewNorthRocks. And we always announce our shows up there, and whatever is happening, if we're putting out new music or new videos, things like that, it all goes up to pretty much every place.
I dig it, man.
Yeah, I'll thank you so much for having me on. It's really nice to kind of meet you face to face. So, I see you a lot on social media, and I'm like, that guy. I'm a fan of that guy.
Hey, man, thank you for being on, bro. Reverend Andrew Roman?
Oh, yeah, he's a college buddy of mine. He's a really good dude.
He's at Andrew North Rocks. He's at Andrew North Rocks. Yeah. I agree. He does rock.
No ma.
I said I agree. You do rock, bro. Like I said in the start of this video, I'm a big fan, especially the Lost City album. I'm also a big fan of your YouTube videos. Your live, you got such a good feel and groove to you. I know I'm hoping you'll catch a good name down here. Maybe we can get you down here. Hopefully, like get you a tour going on down here. We need it.
I would love to. If we can string together a few shows, I am all for it. That'd be so much fun.
Bro. Well, bro, I appreciate you so much for being on. Keep us posted, or I say us, but it's just me right now. Keep me posted. I listen to too many podcasts and try to reiterate what they say. So keep me posted on the album. For those in New Hampshire who might be watching, I can't pronounce the thing you sent me for October 12th. I can't pronounce the word. You tell me you'll be October 12th?
Yeah, we're gonna be playing. This is actually gonna be a super fun gig. We're playing basically all day at the Sunapee Fall Foliage Festival, which is in Newbury at the Mount Sunapee Ski Resort. They're having like a pig roast and all kinds of like family fun activities and stuff. And we're playing from like 11 to 3. There's gonna be just tons of songs, as many as we can scrape together. It's gonna be super fun. It's a beautiful time in New England, and I'm psyched about that one.
Now I've got to ask you: are you a hockey fan?
On and off. I have 2 kids now. One is a very small baby, about 3 months old. So my sports capacity is very small at the moment. I love watching live hockey so much, but it's been a few years since I've been able to pay close attention.
I always catch grief because I'm a Southern man who's a huge hockey fan. I'm not a big football fan, huge hockey fan. Right now, I follow the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yep.
Are you a Boston fan?
I'm a big Bruins fan. Yeah, I always have been. And my wife is originally from Canada, so her family is like diehard hockey forever. And so yeah, it's my favorite sport to watch live. I love it. It's a great game.
Definitely. Well, brother, we need to get together soon again on this thing. We'll just talk about hockey next time.
Hell yes, man.
Maybe we'll just start like a hockey video cast page or something and just discuss everything.
Yeah, I'm totally into that. That'd be fun.
Well, brother, I appreciate you again, man. Everybody check out Andrew North and the Rangers on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and I think Amazon Music, Pandora. Everywhere. Just check them out.
The usual stuff, yeah.
Say what now?
Oh, nothing. All the usuals.
Andrew North and Rangers, AndrewNorthRocks.com. Check it out. Brother, thank you again for being on. We'll catch up soon. You take care, bro.
Thank you, James. Take it easy, my friend.
You too, brother. Bye.